Di Maio, Yosho, Jewel, Katie, O, Joey, O. I don't know, I'm out of O's. Let's cut off Saint and get with it. What the heck did I just do here? I think I just screwed the whole thing up. Hang on, folks. Don't go nowhere. There we go. Good gracious. Every week, some kind of terrific technical difficulty.
Of course.
Of course.
It wouldn't be us if there things just went smoothly.
Home without it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday night. It is Cinco de Mayo.
Woo.
It is 8:02. And we are back live with another brand new episode of The Yo Show. You. I am Jeff the Shark Perini, as we post, here for another live, awesome Wednesday night. With me, as always, and I got to tell you, every week it just gets better and better. She is the co-hostess with the mostest. She is the sister from another mister, and right now just running away from the competition, blowing the competition away as the most beautiful face in all of webcasting, podcasting, broadcasting, the lovely Miss Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
Good evening, Jeff. How are we doing tonight?
We are doing fantastic. Tiffany Mosher in the house. Good evening,
good night.
Tiffany. Our man Phil Meng. Yo show. What is up, Phil? Look at Phil. Is that you, Phil? In that old time like Navy outfit? I love it.
Ooh.
Great stuff, man. Really good stuff. Got Tiffany's face back in there, too. All right. So we are back live. Another great episode of the Yo Show. Jeff, Jewel, before we get anything started, big thanks to last week's guest, Mr. Boomer Mays. Absolutely awesome. We loved it. He was great. We talked some NFL draft. We talked about football. We got an audience in the background. Everything's great, ready to go. Stacy Delbuno is in the house early. She asked me to get rid of to do all the good stuff first because she got her vaccine and she's a little groggy, so she might fall asleep on us. So she wants the good stuff in early. And Stacy, the show starts off with the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this mug.
You do get a little tired.
Gorgeous.
So you'll be fine.
So I hear. But with the Yo Show and the rowdiness, how can you possibly get tired? So we have potentially, I don't know, a very special guest tonight. We're not sure. We are supposed to have actor, producer, writer, director Enzo Zelocchi with us this evening. We did get word that there's a little contractual spat between him and his PR firm. We don't know exactly what that means. We'll find out at 8:30.
Hang tight.
Exactly. I got word while we were sitting here that, fallouts may not be. Stacy, for an Italian, I have the worst Italian pronunciations and accents ever. I don't think I said Enzo's name right either.
Margaretti.
All right. So if he does come on the show, God help us. I do have my Britney shirt on. So Enzo, potentially, we'll know around 8:30. We're going to stick around. We're hoping he shows up. We don't know. One of our great PR firms, Jessica Katz PR, and her awesome assistant Melanie DuPont informed me of a little bit of a parting of ways. So I don't know if that means he's still going to be on. I sent him all the information. We'll find out. If not, we apologize. And you got us. You got
I'm still here.
One gorgeous Italian guy instead of two. And, of course, you got Jewel, who's always beautiful.
I'm Italian, too.
Yes, you are. Absolutely. So
I didn't know it.
Yeah, whether he comes in or not, I did this for Enzo and I did this for Jewel. And as you know, our top 5 list, what was it, a top 5 list? We're trying to incorporate it with the guest. So Enzo's a good-looking, tough-looking Italian guy. I came up with the top 5 list of top 5 studly men. I have enough faith in my sexuality to do this list without being ashamed.
Good
It
for
happens.
you.
Thank you very much. And I'll even go first, Joel. I mean, I didn't put the label on. I'm going to put it now. I'm actually going to type in studly men, which actually is not a word, but it is tonight.
I only have 4.
I'm aware I'm supposed to be number 5, and it's a surprise. I get it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Top
We can
5
take that spot.
studly men. And here we go. And I'm going to do this. And my male friends will laugh at me tomorrow, but at number 5, I find this guy kind of studly because he's good looking, but he's also very quirky and funny. He's Paul Rudd.
Oh, I think you're going to say Paul Rubin. Because that's what I thought.
Holy man! I mean, I'm a that was good. I'm a straight heterosexual man, but no, still not Paul Rubens. Paul Rudd at number 5. Paul Rubens. You're off to a hot start tonight. Number 4, Chris Evans.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, I like the Captain America character, and I like all that, and I like Chris Evans at number 4. Number 3, I know we had the face thing last week, and he's looking a little funky. I still go with Zac Efron.
Oh, okay.
For now, well, he's got, he's muscular now, and he's got the chiseled face, but who knows?
I watched that, the Ted Bundy. I watch all the true crime stuff.
Ooh, creepy, that guy.
Did you see when Zac Efron was Ted Bundy, though? He played him, like, so well.
Yeah. He's a creepy.
Yeah.
Number 2, and again, I'm going to get blasted for my Italian and lack of ability to pronounce his name, but Joe Manganiello.
Magliano.
Magnello. Mr. Sofia Vergara. I mean, yeah. Even with the gray now. He's got the gray now. He's still like.
Oh, you gave me. Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Okay. You reminded me of True Blood.
I think I'm number 1. And number 1, I mean, every woman's going to say it, and I got to say it, and because he's just like one badass looking dude, and that's Jason Momoa at number 1.
Okay.
Conventional. But what do you want from me?
He's actually not my cup of tea, if you would believe it.
Really?
He's a beautiful person. I just, I don't know. I think I have, I go for distinct features. I don't know. Not that he's not distinct looking. He's just, I don't know.
You go for big, long, shaggy beards and kind of a bigger nose. And I get it.
Well, you'll see. You'll see after my list.
Jewel Tatey's top 5 list of her top five studly men. I put top studly men without 5, but anyway, Jewel, let it rip.
Okay. Number 5, Paul Rubens, aka. I'm kidding. He was my first childhood crush, though. I had 2 Pee-wee pull-string dolls because I wore the first one out.
You definitely do have distinct taste in men.
Anyway, no, my real top 5. Justin Theroux. Justin Theroux is such a badass in The Leftovers. If you haven't seen it, go on HBO Max. All the seasons are on there. There's only 3 seasons, and it's one of my favorite shows of all time. And he's so funny. I don't know. He's just like a guy but he's such a man's man. He's so tough and definitely studly man at number 5. And I met him in person. He's just gorgeous.
Oh yeah? How about that?
Yes.
Cool.
Number 4. All right, he has to be my number 4 now. Dave Bautista. You got me.
Yeah, of course. Dave Bautista, number 4. Of course.
So cute. What's his name in Guardians? Jax. Oh my God, I suck. I'm more. Yes, Stephanie. Yes, he's a babe in person too.
He's magically babelicious.
Oh my God, I can't believe I can't. It's blanket on me, but yeah, Dave Bautista in any and all things, wrestling, movies.
Wow, Dave Bautista.
I could watch him do anything. Number 3, Tarzan himself, Alexander Skarsgård. Oh my God, I was such a True Blood fan.
Yes, you were.
True Blood, and not Bill. I like Bill in the beginning, but then Eric just came in and cut that hair. He's so cute. I love him.
Wow. Sure,
yeah, he has a very good-looking family too. Like the other Skarsgård brothers and the father too, right? They're all actors.
Yeah.
The young Skarsgård is Pennywise.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Very distinct features.
Not my
Yeah. Number 2. The anti-Superman. Banshee himself. Anthony Starr. I love him as Homelander. I loved him in the show Banshee. I think I say his name once a week, so he just has to come on. But yes, he's a dreamboat. That's going to be my next pop doll because he's levitating and he has red eyes. So cute. And number 1. The studliest of studly men. Superman. Henry Cavill does it amazing.
Yes.
I have to get into The Witcher. I tried to watch it like before and I couldn't get into it, but now I need my Henry Cavill fix, so maybe I'll start watching it.
I did not put him on my list because I knew he was going to be on your list.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like I was going to put him at 5. I'm like, you know what? It's going to be on Jules' list.
Dude, I know he was like CGI in Justice League, but like he looks like he could just go into the comic book or like go into the video game. Like he's just that chiseled and Superman-ish features. Like he's just perfect.
Kind of like me. I get it. I know what it's like to be one of those guys.
Right, yeah.
Let's rehash our wonderful list. Mine, Paul Rudd at number 5. Number 4, Chris Evans. Number 3, Zac Efron. Number 2, Joe Manganiello. Mr. Sofia Vergara. Number 1, Jason Momoa, which was cookie cut. Jewel came out with Justin Theroux. Is that right now? Theroux?
Well, now it's Theroux.
Theroux.
I know it's weird, but he was saying his name wrong his whole life, so it's actually Theroux, but I'm still going to call him Theroux.
Theroux.
Because he's Theroux.
Stadio on Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Number 4, Dave Bautista. Number 3, Alex Skarsgård. Number 2, Anthony Starr, as you said it. And number 1, Henry Cavill. And yeah, I buy that. It's a good list.
I don't even know if I'm saying that right still. Cavill?
It's him and Gail Gadot.
Godot. Who knows?
Good evening. I don't know. I can't get either one of them. I don't know. So we got like
I don't know. Who cares?
I care. It's very, very important to me. We're going to get right tonight. We're going to do the Let's Argue segment early.
Oh.
You know why? Because just in case Enzo does not show up, at least we keep flowing along and move along. Jewel's got to change her notes. Jewel might be the only person left in any kind of broadcast that still use handwritten notes.
I do. Even when I print, I have to like write on the side because I need my handwritten notes.
I honestly find that to be amazing.
Well, you know. I get called out. I'm like, why do you have a planner? I'm like, yeah, I need a planner. I don't like to look at my phone all the time. I need a break from my phone. And
I agree.
I like to write, crazy letters and stuff.
I like that. When we used to be, when we had the studio for a brief period of time, I would come in with all my computer printed out stuff, and there's Jewel with like 8,000 pieces of paper that she wrote all over, and I'm like, and it looked, to me, it looked like sheer chaos, but you had every beat.
Yeah, cartoons on the side, whatnot.
Whatever works for you. I believe it works. Tiffany Mosher uses handwritten notes when I'm on the show. How about that?
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
A writer, I'm going to trust the writer too. So I'm glad I'm with you.
Absolutely trust the writer. Nobody knows like the writer about notes. So, all right, maybe I'll start writing. I do write some though. I write like the top 5 thing, and I write some odds and ends.
Yeah, you write during. I can't write during, or I'll like get frazzled.
But it's like the only way to keep up with your top 5 list is I write it so I can recite it because I'll forget. Right. I'm old. I'll forget.
No, it's fine.
So we can Let's Argue now, or we can do topics now, because you seem a little frazzled by an early Let's Argue, so we can always do topics first. We got plenty of them today.
I guess wait till, more people show up to do arguing.
All right, we'll see if, we'll hang in. We'll see what happens at Enzo, and for now we'll do a couple topics. And one that a couple of these I didn't send to you, but, they're ones I want to discuss. Good stuff, though. Nothing bad at all. They announced the lineup for the annual MMRBQ, which is the big WMMR concert. And the reason why I'm so stoked, 2 names on it. One of them is Dorothy, and I love her. She's fantastic. And one is, I can now call them Yo Show family because they're alums, and that's the one and only Dirty Honey. Yes.
What?
Dirty Honey will be at the MMRBQ this season.
I thought we gotta go.
I know, right? Cheap Trick is on the docket. The
You're that
Offspring,
Tiffany. Tiffany's got to come too.
right? It's in September. Friends have mentioned getting tickets. I would love to go. I would love to see Dirty
Yeah,
Honey,
man.
Dorothy. I'm big fans.
Whew.
Let me see if I can pull up the lineup because it's a good one. Like I said, Cheap Trick is on it. The Offspring,
Nice.
Dirty Honey, Dorothy. I almost called her Donna. I have no idea why. MMRB
Ooh.
2021. And let's take a look. Pulling up the lineup as we speak. Still no lineup. Man, the internet should be better than this. Seriously, I hear it.
We need a Yo Show concert though with all of our bands on there. That would be
I agree.
a day.
All right. Oh, lucky me! I got the 2020 lineup. What's going on here? Jewel, sing or something while I find this. Here we go.
Yeah, let me just do that real quick.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and this is all interesting to me because this is a neat lineup. Now the headlining bands are, as I said, Cheap Trick, The Offspring, Jane's Addiction.
Oh,
Right? Is that super cool? I would love to see Jane's Addiction. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Miss Concert, Stephanie. Of course, Jane's Addiction. Thank you, Stephanie. My wife in the house. Hello, babes. She's margarita. The missus. Margariting tonight. So, yeah. So, again, Jane's Addiction, The Offspring, Cheap Trick, Dirty Honey, Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen's band, Mammoth. So that would be pretty cool. Dorothy. Guitarist Aaron Jones, who I tried to get on the show a couple times. Really good. He's pretty popular, though. It's tough. Very, very popular. And Jackson's local shot artist, Foxtrot and the Get Down. Tell you what, that's a good lineup because every year it's always like one or two bands. I'm like, I'm not interested in the rest. This year, I think I would be into every single band.
I love how they have the local shots too. I mean, he rarely ever misses with those, and we've had some of Jackson's local shots on our show. So, I mean, all about Philly music and our local people.
Absolutely. We definitely love the local artists, local bands. We get some great ones. We really do. And I know you said Yo Show concert. More buzzing continues to go about a new Loso location. And Jeff the Shark Perini has been discussing Yo Show Palooza for either the kickoff grand opening or the following weekend. Some of that nature. We're working on it, a big venue, a nice little stage, get some bands on. So we're working on Yo Show Palooza. But this one sounds great. Stephanie, I know you're in the audience, or if you're not in the audience, are you going? Because I know you're a big concert goer. Stephanie's like a concert junkie. She turned me on to that app where you get the special tickets and all. We'll talk about that one later.
And now, I mean, no restrictions, especially outside anymore. So it might be big.
Yeah, and something else I want to talk about that I had not mentioned in the notes. They're typed in, not handwritten. Stephanie's gone. Yes, of course. That'd be awesome. She is like Loudy. That's the site. Ooh, we shouldn't tell too many people about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because then everybody will sneak in and know what it's all about. Damn you, Stephanie. Shh.
I did hear that before.
Quiet. But yeah, so Governor Wolf says by the end of May that we're going to do away with all restrictions except masks. We're still going to be wearing masks. And he said masks will go away when 70% of the state is vaccinated. I found out we're currently at 42%. So it's a little hike yet. But I'll tell you what, Joe, and I'm going to ask you, you've been vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with 100% everything still clinging to the mask at this point? And it's not a point of, I can't believe you're not. I'm just curious. To me, I know where I'm at.
I know it plateaued, so it's going to be harder to get people who are 16 and older to get one now, because if they haven't gotten one yet, it's and then you probably don't want one. But for me, when they said, well, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask outside if you're around people, I'm still doing it just because. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still cautious. Maybe if it goes up more, I don't know where I'll be then. But as of now, I have a young child and she can't get hers obviously yet. So, I'm just trying to be careful still.
My wife loves Dirty Honey, as does your husband. I bought the new album. They were great on the show. Big fan of their music, and I absolutely want to get to the MM barbecue. I forgot to turn this banner off. But yeah, I mean, for me, like a lot of people are like, you look like a sheep wearing a mask. At this point, it's been a year, wear the mask, and we're slowly getting out of it. As we said we will. Slowly getting out of it.
And like, I still don't want people breathing on me. Like, still, like, get your germs away from me. Like, I was so before. So, I don't like close talkers or anything. So just stay back. This is my space. This is your space. Yeah. We could talk. I can hear you from there. So it's fine. That's just me.
I agree. I'm okay with it, until the time comes. One of the Philadelphia Phillies, Didi Gregorius, still wears his mask up to the plate, wears it in the field, but he's got immune issues, and he said, "Look, I'm okay with it. I would rather be safe than sorry. I have immune deficiencies." So Didi still wears it on the field.
Yeah, and they come out with new things every day, so who knows what's going to be down the line. So we will see.
My nephew in the house with the comment of the day already, only 23 minutes in. Best part about the mask, hides people's morning breath.
There you go.
And I'm not going to lie, Jewel, there's moments when I wanted to run to like Wawa and just grab like a thing of milk. And it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't brush my teeth yet. I just slapped the mask on.
Ew, how do you like breathe your shit in though? Like I couldn't even breathe. It's the first thing I do. Like I don't.
It's kind of
damn teeth.
It's kind of a quick. Well, I do as soon as I get home. Sometimes it's just like I got to get out and get that coffee.
So you drink coffee before you brush your teeth?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you eat breakfast before you brush your teeth?
Depends.
Sometimes.
Normally, yeah. The reason why you get all the grunt out by brushing your teeth.
Well, I usually eat like a spinach wrap. So I have to do it like before and after because I always have a piece of spinach like right up in there.
Yeah, that's a little net. We were actually talking about yesterday. We went to Texas Roadhouse, which is like my John. I love me some Texas Roadhouse. And I got the steak and I got the side of onions and mushrooms. And, you eat it up. And then my buddy Christian said, the best part about eating the mushrooms and the onions, they get to burp away that onion flavor right into your mask and right back into your face.
Oh, yeah. One time I got like mayonnaise on my mask. I was like, oh no. It was like last summer too. I'm like, this is not good. It's not going to smell good later. I got to toss this.
No. Looks like you were doing something else. I swear it's mayonnaise.
It was mayonnaise. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth, you dirty pig. It was mayonnaise. So Stephanie still wants people 6 feet away, even when this is over.
Right? I'm with you.
The thing that gets me about it is, still through all this is single people. Like, how do single people meet other people with masks on? Like when you're in the store, like, do you check somebody out and say, their top half looks pretty good?
No, you don't. But it was weird because I went to PetSmart the other day to get a doggy pool. And the girl is like, she rang me up. And then she's like, by the way, you're really pretty. And I'm like, thanks. You too, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know. It's definitely hard. Unless you like catch them with their mask down, you could see what they look like. But I don't know. I didn't have mine down. So
I've been tempted to follow people around and try to watch people hit on other people and wait for the mask drop.
Oh,
that's like a new little contest we could do. We could
that's horrible. What? Like, see if they have like a snaggletooth or something.
Have a room full of people and walk around and find somebody nose up attractive and then pull the mask down.
It's a butterface.
Everything looks good, butterface. Personality, matter or not. Looks, that's why you got someone as great as Cassie. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, you mean for me? I got her because of my personality. Hey, thanks. My mom used to always come as handsome. It's really like foolish. Like it's like long.
It looks longer. Like heavy. Like is it hot?
No, it's actually not hot still.
Good.
It's very comfortable.
I don't know how you guys do it with the masks and the beard. It just looks so uncomfortable.
Oh, it just fluffs out it almost looks like a porcupine. It's like when you got this mask
got like air filters.
It's a little nasty. And it gets a little nasty in there. Like you know,
Musty.
yeah, you get some, like if you wear those blue, like surgeon looking masks,
Hmm.
by the time you take it off with all the beard stuff, you get all this like goldish, like slimy cream color in there. It's kind of nasty. It's from all the gels and lubricants. That's why when I go out like for a full day of just traveling, I don't put anything in it because it's
Oh
nasty.
God. I have been getting like if I wear it and I sweat. There you go.
Yeah.
No. I freak out sometimes though. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's it. I don't know. Like there was a couple times like the wife had like a holding spray and I put holding spray in it so it wouldn't move, and then you put the mask on. Yeah,
Oh boy.
some disgusting remnants in there.
I hear you with this humidity. I can't do crap to this hair.
So we're 2 minutes away from when we're expecting Enzo Zelocchi, sorry. And I see some unusual names and faces that have been liking and popping in. So if you don't see him within a minute or two, it looks like he won't be joining us. We still have not been fully let off the guard here. We're hanging on to 8:30 to see what happened. There's a little contract issue between him and his PR firm. We may have lost the interview. If so, we apologize. We'll actually try to get him back for another episode, and we will just keep doing it our way. Come on, Stacy. She knows you're teasing. Everybody knows I'm good looking. Come on now. You just all hate to admit it on the show because it pumps my ego up. I get it. Send all your Jeff His Hot email to Yosho. I don't know. I didn't put myself on. I'm proud of myself, though. I did a hot guy list and didn't even put myself on it. Are you surprised? Did you expect to hear me say my own name?
It's very humble of you.
That's very humble. And very delicious. Getting a little nervous, though. It's coming up on 8:30, and we have yet to hear from the Chuse.
I know.
Worried about the Chuse. He's actually
he's probably studying with some
maybe.
friend.
He actually found me on Instagram, became my buddy.
Oh, I thought it was Twitch.
He is on Twitch, but he also found me on Instagram.
Oh.
Philly Frank is in the house. What is up to the Yosho crew? Frank, no Cinco tonight, Frank? Nothing going on in the Cinco world? Your husband is hot. Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, that is my wife, and she has been out drinking margaritas for the last few hours. And as you notice, the more margarita consumption, right? The more margarita consumption, the hotter I appear to get. A lot of love, ladies. A lot of love. That's good stuff. Cassie and Stacy and all my favorites here. He's Studley. I would not go that far if you see my arrangement of Funko Pops and childish items here. I'm one of those funny guys. That's how I get my ladies.
Did you celebrate yesterday, May the 4th?
I did not. Actually, I did get something for May the 4th, though, and it was coincidental. I was going to save it for Man Cave Scores, but now that you said that, I'm going to drop this little bad boy on you. It's another Funko Pop. Go figure. And this is a new one. It is a gold Stormtrooper.
Oh, whoa. Aren't the gold ones, like, worth more now?
It depends. Now, this is supposedly a rare one from it's the Wondrous Convention 2021. So it's limited edition. And it's funny because I walked into Target and they had it like hidden behind the counter, like just one sitting by itself. And I said to the girl, I said, is that for sale? She's like, well, yeah. And then this guy came running over, like one of the employees, like he was hiding it from himself, but too bad, Jack.
Oh, man.
It's
you gotta hide it better than that. When I used to work at FYE, I would hide everything like that I wanted but couldn't buy it, like under the cash register.
That really happens. That
oh,
really
yeah.
happens. What?
Yeah, you get first dibs. I had everything. That was
Damn.
I even forget what it was. I had T-shirts and shit I wanted.
So that really does happen. We were wondering, and me and my buddy are saying, like, how do we know like the employees don't hide stuff?
Well, I know at FYE we could, but I'm sure Target's the same way. They get their little things in.
Damn it. Because I know, like, they're not allowed to touch sports cards. I've heard that. They can't touch sports cards. And somebody said they're not allowed to touch like Funko Pops either. I don't know if I really believe it. If I worked there, I'd have a locker just full of junk before it even went on sale.
I know, because they always have new things, like
Yeah.
especially in the toy department, like all the new ones. Like I got her LOL exclusive there, but they have all the new Marios, and I don't know.
We were there, and listen, my buddy grabbed this box, and in the box, not even for sale yet, so we weren't allowed to take them. They got the brand new black light Wolverine Funko Pop, like the glowing ones, the black lights, and it comes with a Wolverine T-shirt too, and it's awesome. But we weren't allowed to buy it because it doesn't go on sale to the 11th, so it doesn't even scan.
Oh, wow.
Ridiculous. Yeah, look it up because it's awesome.
Well, I was going to look up, they had the most expensive Funko Pops, and I think the number one was like a holographic Batman, was it?
I know there's a black light Incredible Hulk. I did buy one. So I got one coming. Black light Deadpool, which I'll share in a little bit. But there's some that are worth like tens of thousands of dollars. I don't see me ever owning anything of that nature.
Yeah, the one I saw
them,
was worth like $6,000, and it was
it was one of those Freddy Funkos, probably.
No, I think it was Batman. Hang on, I got the list. What'd you say? Black Ranger?
No, Freddy Funko. Is Black Ranger the most expensive?
What the hell is Freddy Funko? Is that the Funko doll?
Yeah, he was like the original. Like everything they made was Freddy Funko. Like Freddy Funko was like Sting. Freddy Funko was Batman. He was like everything in the beginning when they first started making them.
That's weird.
Very weird.
Buzz Lightyear, Freddy Funko. What is this? Vegeta. It's from Dragon Ball.
Fajitas. Like Cinco de Mayo fajitas?
Vegeta. It actually means vegetable.
Vegetable.
I don't know. It was a holographic something or other.
That's pretty cool.
Look it up. Oh, a gold Dumbo is worth $4,100.
Wow. So I've got a couple worth a few hundred.
The Dumbo with the clown paint was worth something. Ooh, Stan Lee signed.
See, that's pretty cool.
Gold.
You see a lot of them signed.
Yeah.
I just worry about somebody like
number one.
Worry about somebody caving in the box though as they're signing.
Clockwork Orange Funko Pop is worth $13,000.
Really? Wow. I feel I must have this Funko Pop.
Jamie Lannister. Who likes him? He's a jerk.
He's a jerk.
That's from Game of Thrones. I know you don't watch it.
No, not really. So I'm going to go out on a limb here at now 8:35 that we're not going to see Enzo this evening. So I'm sorry for everybody that tuned in for Enzo Zelocchi. Doesn't look like he's going to make it with us this evening. We will try to reschedule him. We apologize. So now you have me and Joel for the next 1 hour and 25 minutes. And just like that, I've seen 3 people pop off the views. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sorry, guys.
That's right. So let's argue. What the hell? Let's argue. It's a little segment we do every week. I will post something usually on Mondays. Thank you, Stacy, who got on me last week. Like, yo, where's Let's Argue? Like it's become like a phenomenon. People send me all these new lists to have, and next week we're going to have the granddaddy of them all. Next week, Joel, we're doing flats versus drums. Can't wait. But for this week, we're doing bagels. Let's argue bagels. Here's our list, ladies and gentlemen. 12 bagels, plain, everything. Egg, sesame, poppy, cinnamon raisin, garlic. Jewel, you're allowed to put your glasses on. Whole wheat, pumpernickel, onion, some shit called rainbow, and blueberry. And
Stop shitting on rainbow.
What is a rainbow bagel?
It's just fun.
I don't know what bizarre country that's fun to you, but it looks.
It's just dyed nice for fun. I don't know.
Oh, Vinny and Keenan made me do a shot of tequila, Jeff. It wasn't me. Oh, of course. Oh, no, I can see it now. No, please. Please, no.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
And we don't talk during Let's Argue. Or when you get home, we're going to be arguing. My wife doesn't even vote on these. Let's argue. It's horrible. Anyway, bagels this week, folks. There are your 12 selections. We are going to go in order from the lowest to the highest. And in last place, bring up the rear, one schmuck actually said whole wheat bagel.
Hey, that was me.
You said it also because somebody else I did not see or vote for wheat. Really?
I didn't vote, but that's what I get. But if I'm, on a cheat day, then I'm going for a good one. But
Okay,
usually I have like wheat bread, wheat wraps, wheat bagels.
Now I usually get like the honey split wheat bread, and I don't mind that. I like that. Like it's split on top, the honey wheat.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's still like more calories, I think, than just
it's close. It's close. Yeah, I mean it's close to white bread, not too far off. Close.
You're really not supposed to eat that many carbs in a day.
No, I know. I'm a carb machine. So wheat, one full and jewel.
Remember when they thought that bagels were healthy? It's like all I ate freshman year in high school, and I gained like 20 pounds. I'm like, why is this happening?
You're freshman 20.
It is bread.
The only bagel that's like, if you want to eat a bagel, you get like Lenders because they're a lot less. They're smaller, so they're a lot less everything. I mean, they're still something, but they're a lot less. Thought you had something to say, so I took a sip. Okay.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It's perfectly okay. So wheat is last. Coming up next, a tie between sesame and unicorn shit. It looks like unicorn shit. It's a rainbow. What exactly is it?
I don't know. I don't really like sesame seeds on anything.
I don't mind them. Matter of fact, today, the wife brought me home a cheesesteak from Goombas. So I finally got to try Goombas, and it's fantastic, let me tell you. Very much like Carmela. Maybe a little better than Cafe Carmela. Close. But I had a sesame roll. And I don't mind sesame, but now my cousin, she said that her children like the rainbow bagel, but the one said it tastes like just like food dye.
Yeah.
It's got like kind of a funky taste to it.
Like Joey always goes for the rainbow stuff and the cotton candy, but then it's like too overpowering and sweet, so she doesn't even eat it.
It's just some kind of flavor. Like nothing. Yeah. I mean, not even flavor, just some kind of coloring fun.
That's why I thought, like, just dye. Like, it's just a plain bagel with food coloring on it.
A little bit. I'm not interested.
It's not a cotton candy bagel.
Next up, blueberry.
Ew. Get out of here.
To me, I don't really like a fruit-flavored bagel. I like, my choice will come up later, and I like, more like a foodish flavor than a sweetish flavor, but some people like the blueberry, and, I guess. And what would you put on blueberry? Cream cheese, I would assume? Or butter?
I guess either or. Cream cheese would be gross, though, wouldn't it?
I don't really know. Next up, we have the drug test failing Poppy.
Yeah, that happened. I've heard of stories where that happened.
Same. But yet, these 4 people here on our list are graciously failing their drug test with Poppy Bagel. I don't know. I don't like the little poppies. Little black poppies, they get everywhere.
Yeah, and in your teeth.
Yeah, definitely in your teeth. They're all over your house. They're in your mattress. They're in your toothbrush. They're in your shower. They're swimming with the dog. I don't know. Number 4, Poppy. Number 5 is one of my all-time favorites, but I did not pick it for this list, Pumpernickel.
I only like pumpernickel with like spinach artichoke dip when it comes in the loaf.
Yes.
But I wouldn't go for like a pumpernickel bagel.
I do like a pumpernickel bagel. Again, very picky, very selective, once in a rare while. Why is it the popular artichoke dip bread? Why is it pumpernickel?
I think because I don't know.
Outstanding.
It's like, well, I was going to say because it stays soft, but it really doesn't. It gets like crispy. It's got that crispy edge.
I don't know.
Because it's hard. I don't know. Soaks up the spinach dip.
Okay. Makes sense. I changed up my audio because I noticed I was echoing.
Oh.
So
I think you sound good.
I think you sound good too. Yo show after midnight. Number 6, talk about your great breath, the one and only garlic.
Can't be a garlic bagel though.
Now, I love garlic,
Yeah.
but not on a bagel. No, too much. And you want to talk about bad breath? Garlic. A lot of people picked this next one, a little bit surprised, and apparently some of my Canadian friends were confused by this egg bagel.
I love egg bagels.
I like an egg bagel.
They're like very filling and like they taste delicious. I don't know.
Yeah,
because
they're
the
like,
eggs like
right, they're like thicker,
right.
more
Yeah.
substance.
An egg bagel with egg on it is like ooh, so good, but
I like
filling.
it. And definitely one of the ones I would not turn away. I like a good egg bagel. Next, we're getting near the end, folks. We have 3 left, and again, this sweet cookie almost type cinnamon raisin.
Sometimes I don't
Now,
know.
for me, cinnamon raisin bagel, toasted, and then you got to take it out right away and butter it right away. So the butter kind of melts.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I like that.
I agree.
I definitely like that. I feel bad for all the people tuning in, like, hey, where's Enzo?
Here's
He's
bagels.
Where are bagels? Where's Enzo? Trust me, we're better than Enzo. Sorry, Enzo. So 2 left, and of course, number 2, my choice, the amazing onion bagel.
Onion bagels are good.
Yes, I like, because everybody had all different things they like on their bagel, and I was amazed at the thousands of different types. Tina Guy, hello, welcome to the program. Thank you for tuning in. What is the best bagel? Do you say onion? I'm an onion guy. I love onion bagel, and what I do is lox, cream cheese, slice of tomato, a little bit of onion, a little bit of Tabasco sauce. You got yourself a sandwich drawn right there. Onion. But number 1, to me, Jewel, so many people picked it too. 50 people picked the everything bagel.
That's my choice.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I find it so salted and so overloaded.
I definitely have to like brush it off a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like when you can't decide, you just get everything.
It reminds me of like they made all these types of bagels, and the ones at the bottom of the bag that's got all the shit on them, they pull them out themselves and say, let's call it everything and put it on the shelf.
Well, it's garlicky, it's oniony, it's got all the seeds on it.
Another fan of cinnamon raisin. I don't know. I'm mocking cinnamon raisin heavily. We have a brand new audience member checking us out for the first time, and I'm shitting on her bagel.
I heard we say bagel. See, you kind of say it different than me.
Right, you say bagel. I say bagel. I noticed that.
You say it like a New Yorker.
Bagel. Beagle.
It's not beagle, it's bagel.
Right, you're saying bagel. I say beagle. I said bagel.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Where's Enzo? Where's Enzo? God damn it. All right, so
Oh, he's so cute.
Let's get Steph's. Everything bagel with cream cheese and crispy bacon. Now, crispy bacon, I mean on anything. Now, wait, is this true? So you could buy a jar
Yeah.
of everything seasoning.
Yep.
It sounds disgusting.
Well, if you want less carbs and just the flavoring of everything bagels, you sprinkle it.
Everything what?
Shut up. I'm not saying
Bagels.
it again the rest of the
Bagels.
show.
Bagels.
You
Bagels.
guys.
We all say it different. You guys. You put like an Aunt Mary Pat there. You guys.
Did you? I'm watching that Mayor Easttown, and you know she's from Lake Delaware County.
Yeah.
She does a pretty good Aunt Mary Pat accent. Of course, Delco accent is so different from Northeast Philadelphia accent.
It really is.
Yeah.
They're night and day. I don't care what anybody says. Speaking of Delaware County, you hit me with this topic, and I got to talk about it now that we just got the lead in Delaware County. So the Chinese sent a rocket into outer space as part of their new space station program, and a giant piece of the core has come off and is targeted to potentially hit Delaware County. How
This is true.
freaking scary is this?
This is like national news that
Yes.
it's going to hit the Delaware County. What do we do?
I mean, of all places, Delaware County is probably the best place to get hit
They're
around
like,
here.
you friggin' assholes. You're getting it.
You
Now,
better get
Delaware
your shit
County
together.
encompasses, it's not, Delco.
Right.
It's all of us. It's parts of Jersey. They said Atlantic City, Philadelphia, Boston even. Like Boston is not Delaware County, but you get what I mean. It's somewhere on the East Coast and we are part of it. It could land in your backyard. And people are like, well, if it lands in my backyard, I'm keeping it. I'm putting it on eBay. Like, dude, I just hope it doesn't land on a person. We're people.
Keep it. It's gonna blow a hole through like a friggin' city mile. Remember Skylab? You got to be too young to remember. They had this thing called Skylab, and it was a space satellite, and it went off course, and it was coming towards Earth, and everybody said, "Oh my God, it's gonna hit a major city, and it's gonna be this gigantic crater." And it ended up landing like somewhere off in like a desert or something. But it was this gigantic piece of space station. People were saying the same thing. Oh, I hope a piece breaks off and I can keep it and collect it. Are you out of your mind?
Oh my God. I would not touch it. All the sci-fi and Twilight Zone episodes I watch, I would not touch shit that fell out of the sky.
No, absolutely not. I'd be terrified. And I'm not terrified of this because nothing surprises me anymore. But it's still it's a little scary.
No, it's terrifying. It's happening. It's coming.
Scary is not the word. Terrifying is the word. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. God, I noticed nobody saying anything about that. No, Skylab is not from Terminator. Stacy, you being my age had to remember Skylab. It almost looked like a giant windmill thing, and it was a satellite, and it was in space, and it, I don't know, kind of came off its course and was plummeting towards Earth. Where's Duck when you need her? She should be looking this stuff up.
She went back to school.
Sucks.
I need her. I'm like, you can't do this anymore. Really? You can't be my intern. She has to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, you stink.
We need a new intern. We need to have a contest for an intern.
She's about to graduate, so it's all good.
Congratulations to Duck.
She's going to be 18 next month. That's crazy.
Skylab was not Terminator. Google Skylab. I'm telling you. Google.
Remember C-Lab 2021?
No.
It was a cartoon.
Well, that's fine. There's a little age difference that separates the things that we know. More topics. Apparently, last season, it was a shortage of actual swimming pools. This season, Joel Tady, it could be a very well a shortage of chlorine. Now, in certain parts of the country, I heard you're limited to how much chlorine you can even buy. And then in other parts, it's like twice the price. You're losing your shit over chlorine. Rant, go ahead, hit me. What's going on?
This sucks. It's like the new toilet paper. Everyone's buying up chlorine. I actually know someone with a pool. I can't use it because people want to be greedy. That's not fair. Well, it's like the one thing we have to keep our sanity. Staying home.
Swimming. Like, I want to know what my wife's going to do. My wife's
swimming in privacy. Swimming, I don't like swimming in public places, but swimming in privacy is the ultimate. And you're going to take that away from us?
But it works out good because, like, my wife likes going to people's house and swimming. I guess she can say, oh, can I come swimming? I'll bring chlorine. And I'll be like, this big deal.
Got this chlorine here.
Yeah, I got chlorine, man. Bridget, good evening. Thank you for tuning in once again. And Skynet, or was it Skynet or Skylab? She put Skynet. Skynet, Skylab.
Although Skynet like a search engine.
I don't know.
Netgear? No. Net something?
Netflix? Netgear. Net. I don't know. Chlorine shortage. So you know there's going to be the people out there buying up chlorine, hoarding it like a toilet paper.
Don't do it. I'm warning you.
Donna and I are working on making a stockpile of chlorine. I like it. Apparently there was like a giant chlorine factory as well that exploded. So they lost a huge deal of chlorine there too.
Are you serious? Yeah. Of all times?
Right?
What is this? We need some good news. What are the good topics?
That's good. It was Skynet. Skynet was Terminator. Okay, now it all makes sense. You want good topics? I got good topics here.
Okay.
And this is for all us Italian fellas and fellas with big noses. It's a great topic right here. Japanese researchers have decided that a larger percentage of men with big noses will also have big penises. Terrific. I am currently measuring my nose. Look at the size of that thing. Huge. Sure, you're going to go on a hunt for a big nose fella now?
Oh my God, shut up. Don't look at the shoes anymore. You got to see what's under that mask.
Hi, my name's Jewel. Can you drop the mask so I can see the
Oh
nose?
my God.
Sorry, I passed. What's the matter? You always saw my nose. Apparently, according to the Japanese, that's all you need to see. Bridget found it quite funny. I found it quite funny. Lies. Is it lies? I don't know. I think my nose is pretty good size. Pretty good size. Now, the question I always raise when something like this comes up. Who the hell decides that this is important research?
Yeah, whose idea was it to be like, I'm going to look into this today. It's a good use of my time.
They say fellows with larger noses have a chance of being anywhere from 2 to 4 inches bigger in penis size. Now, is that a Pinocchio lying nose to erect man, or is that just a regular?
Good Lord.
I need to know the science. I'm all about the science here on the Yo Show. Sure, I can tell this topic is just blowing your mind.
I can hear my mom listening in the other room going,
no, please. Someone with a bug nose and small penis. Bug nose.
What?
Bug nose? Did you mean big nose or bug nose and small? I don't know.
Oh, she knows someone who proves you wrong, so didn't pan out.
All right. Well, I'm not Japanese. I'm also not a researcher. I'm just going by what I read, folks. I mean, you read that
On
story.
theonion.com.
You read that, you read that thing going around that BJ's killed coronavirus. You didn't believe that, did you? Jesus. I got to go. Bug. Big. Is it big or bug? Killing me here.
Bridget's had a few margaritas.
Now, that's who would decide to do the research. I don't know. But they said they originally figured it out on cadavers. That's how they started figuring it out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It just keeps getting better.
Look at that guy.
Oh my
Notice
God.
the size of his nose. So if your mom's watching tonight, I don't know if I should do meme me because all the memes are very dirty tonight.
Save them.
Save them? They're pretty dirty.
Save them for later.
The memes are definitely dirty tonight. All right, so let's find the.
All my memes are from like cereal boxes.
Mine are pretty dirty. Mine are absolutely dirty. So, how about this, Joel? So, a woman gives birth to 9 children
At once.
at once. 5 girls, 4 boys, all reported to be very healthy. Ouch. Can you imagine? Like, I can't because women always say men have no idea what it means to give birth. You have given birth. Can you even begin to imagine what 8 more coming out would feel like?
No, because my baby wasn't even that big. And it was a hard time.
9.
No. And you know what? They have health problems when you have multiples. And I watched that Outdaughtered because they're like my favorite family. Because they work and they deserve help. Like they have like run of bad luck. And I do feel for these people. But that's probably one of the shows I tolerate the most. And no, she had a hard time. All her little girls. And then the littlest one has problems because she got squished in there. So she needs eye surgery all the time. And it's so stressful on them, on the mom, on everyone involved. And like after they're born, you need help. You can't like raise all those kids by yourself.
I see parents that can't track down 1 kid. How are you tracking down 9? I don't know if they're a C-section or not. I should have read a little further. And I can't imagine
You have to be.
Not to be gross, but I can't imagine her pushing out 9 kids.
Well, she beat the Octomom, right? Wasn't she hold the record? Man.
Right. How big was she carrying 9 babies? I guess she used to go out and put her stomach in a shopping cart.
Did you ever see the Octomom's stomach? The thing was like ridiculous.
Yeah, she had like all like surgically like enhanced and all, and then she was like post naked or something,
And she boxed and But
boxed, and
and then you're on bed rest for months.
she was a
It's just a
hooker.
lot of strain. Yeah, she did some things. But what was I going to say? Oh, another story was there's like a sharp decline in births this year and last year because like no one wants to have babies.
I guess no. Who the hell wants to have sex? You can't see what they look like for starters. We already been through this. You don't even know what you're getting behind a mask. Secondly,
Oh
what
my
that
God.
COVID touching stuff? No way.
I know. Well, who wants to bring a kid into a pandemic?
Good point.
But it happens, and you know.
Oh, how did I miss the comment of the night so far? Why are they looking at dead man's penis?
Oh my God.
And my wife followed up with a laugh. I
Yeah,
agree.
but why? Like why?
Why? And wwhy are they comparing it to the noses? I mean, they're like, wait a
Someone was
minute.
very
Wait, I see something here. Notice the size of these two guys' noses. Look at that. Now look down below. That's the Japanese for you. We love you, Japan. Jesus Christ. So the rock band Kiss, one of my all-time favorites. I'm a big Kiss fan. Been a Kiss fan my whole life. And they're about to partake in what they're definitely calling the farewell tour. It's probably like their 5th or 6th farewell tour. And they now, the two leaders, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, have decided that original guitarist Ace Frehley, original drummer Peter Criss can guest appear and can pop up on stage for a song or two during the show, but there's no full-time reunion, and they're not touring with them as a band. I am a music junkie. I love music. I love the original bands. I hate when bands add members and members leave and etc. But to me, this is like the biggest bunch of horse crap ever. Because if I'm Ace and Peter, I tell them where to stick their invitation. Honestly, I'm not going to come up and be your guest and help promote your tour so people can get a last look at me. No, I don't buy it. Would you buy it? And you're a rock star. You're in this band from the beginning. You have great fame, make a lot of money. Your name gets to be known. Dispute whatever, you get booted out or you walk out or whatever. Do you come back 10 years down the road for a farewell tour and say, yeah, let me jump on stage for a song?
Well, I was there through a situation like this, but like Bruce didn't come out and say, "Oh, this guy was a guest," because it was actually Vinny Mad Dog Lopez. I got the name, Vinny Mad Dog Lopez, and he was at Xfinity, and he actually played with the B Street Band for a song, and then inside the concert, he jumped on stage and played one of the songs with Bruce. Now, he was an original member of the E Street Band. But Bruce didn't like, hey, this guy's just a guest. This isn't a reunion. Like, you don't have to put him on blast like that. But I think it's nice that they got the invite because, you know, years have passed. Maybe there was, who knows what bands did. You know what I mean? Party like a rock star, you know? So, I mean, yeah, bring him in and let bygones be bygones. But don't make them feel like inferior. Like, oh, they're just.
Right. And the ongoing thing, like, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley have always been known as like the marketing genius. They put Kiss on everything and they've made tons of money, but they're also known as like two of the biggest jerks, supposedly, as bandmates. And I kind of get it and I kind of don't. And they're the ones, I always say that phrase, they're the ones that came out and Gene Simmons was the guy that said, look, you know, Paul Stanley, you know, he doesn't want to come to my house. He doesn't want to come to dinners. Like I try to form a bond with the guy and he doesn't want no parts of it. And Stanley came out and said, look, you know, we're bandmates. We're not friends. A band is our business. It's not our lives. I'm not your friend. I'm not going to go to your house and be your buddy. We're close, but we're bandmates, and the band is our business. And to me, it's almost like two of them saying, this is our business, and if Ace and Peter want to come in, we're going to, like I said, put them on blast and say, hey, we got a special guest for the next song. Let's give it up for Ace Frehley. And then the song's over and say, Ace Frehley, ladies and gentlemen, like they're actually pointing at him as they're sending him back off stage. Look, everybody, there goes Ace. Get the hell out of here. Thanks for nothing. You know what I mean? I don't think it.
I know. It's just like, you're not that important to be what we are. So, I don't know. I guess it's nice they put the invite, but Come on.
And the other thing is, and this twisted a little bit, now the new guys they have taken their place wear their makeup and their costume. So did Ace and Peter come out in Kiss makeup, or did they
Oh
come
God,
out?
and they don't.
Right? Did they come out in civilian, or did they come
We
out?
didn't get
in
the
same-
memo.
Dude, I didn't know we were supposed to dress up. Like, what happens there? Or like, dude,
They didn't want to pay for the makeup guy to do their makeup.
maybe you're right. That's why they're special guests. Like, come on, no makeup. Let's get moist. Easy there. My wife said, "Let's get moist." I am already moistened up this evening.
She said, "Get that beard in check."
It is in check. It's checking and wrecking. I love it. So that's the end of Kiss, pretty much. Farewell tour number 6. Ace and Peter, only if they feel like jumping on stage. If I'm them, I'm not into it. I don't buy it. I think it's just helping them try to sell more tickets, and I'm not doing it. Speaking of tours, I love tours. I love music. I love tour talk, especially like now the concerts coming back, and there's big ones. These two befuddle me. Give me your opinion on them. We're going to discuss this. I know there's a lot of fans out there very excited to see the return of Genesis and the final farewell of the Monkees. Now, Genesis, of course, legendary. But at last sight, Phil Collins performs in a chair because he's not even able to stand up long enough to perform. So he does his shows from a chair. And the Monkees, it's pretty much Mickey Dolenz and Mike Nesmith. So Davy Jones, of course, is gone. Peter Tork is gone. The Monkees weren't really that big to go with. Are you interested in either one of these? Either. I mean, I love Genesis, but I'm not that excited to watch a guy in his 70s sit on a chair and sing.
No, I don't know. It's like when Axel came out in a wheelchair. Like, you expect, like, Wild Axel, and he's just, like, in a wheelchair. I don't know.
And it's got, like, a handle on it, so he's moving back and forth.
Come on.
And
then the Monkees, like, Davy was everyone's favorite, but and Mickey, but Davy was, like, the dude. Davy was, like, the Paul McCartney. So, it's sad. I didn't even want to see TLC without Left Eye. So...
Right, and it
doesn't matter how old they are. It's just like, come on.
And people are like, well, you know, Genesis is going to be everybody, of course, but Peter Gabriel, and his Genesis days are long over and whatever. But I don't really know if it's. I can't see it being worthwhile watching somebody sing out of a chair every night. To me, that's not a concert.
Yeah, like I've seen. I don't know. Like when I saw Sia, she just stood there. Well, the other girl did all the dancing. But I mean, her voice is so powerful. Like, that's what you go for. So, I don't know. With, like, the Monkees, you're doing, like, a happy song with half the band.
Right, exactly. Yeah, ruining the memories of the original experiences. And I agree. And I remember for years before George Harrison passed, everybody was like, let's get the Beatles back together. Why? What are you going to get out of the Beatles now?
I know, and I really don't like Paul McCartney by himself. Like, I was more of a John Lennon fan solo, but Paul McCartney, not really into his music. It was the Beatles I loved. But even the Backstreet Boys, I've seen so many Backstreet Boys concerts, but now I wouldn't go and, like, see everybody Backstreet's back, let's break a hip while doing the moves. Like, I don't need to see that.
I mean, new kids still go out and do it, and I guess they kind of...
They do it with the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. I want to see Britney. That's like seeing Britney in concert without Britney.
Well, Britney never sang, really.
Leave my Britney alone. But yeah, I mean, to me, I mean, these older... I mean, and granted, a lot of these bands are the bands we grew up with, or at least I grew up with, and like, yeah, Genesis, but no, not like that.
Now, Bruce puts on a show.
Breaking it.
He's 70 years old, and he jumps around, and he drinks beer, and he's hanging from the rafters, partying.
You're garbage.
He did his longest concert ever at like 68 years old in Philadelphia. You gotta love it.
Garbage.
Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, a superstar bigger than Bruce Springsteen, bigger than Enzo Zelocchi, the one and only Nachos in the house.
Nachos! Hi.
That is worthwhile, ladies and gentlemen. Better than any guest we could have on the show. He was in class, and that's good. Get your studies done. Your
I
show
knew
will
it.
always be
I
here.
called it not choose. I'm like, he's
You did.
probably studying hard.
You called it. And
Good for you.
your show will always be here. Replay will always be here. Joey's fingers will always be here. We'll be here for you.
Fingernails, got the glitter on. Are you gonna tell? Come on. Use your promo.
That's like a quick one.
They peeled off. It's okay. Tell everyone to
subscribe and make sure you hit that join subscribe button and make sure you turn that subscribe button gray because we don't want any reds. No reds allowed, only grays, and hit that bell.
Are you tired?
Yeah. Yeah, I jumped on my bed.
Okay.
She's
She's out of breath.
I know. No, I've never seen that before.
Uh,
All right. Is your mom asleep yet? Because these memes are like, it's making me itch. They're so good.
oh, good. I think she's on the phone.
Okay. So we did this new little segment, and this is where I'm going to introduce this segment. So I want everybody to kind of know what we got going on. It's called Meme Me. And normally what I want to do is I want people to send me memes. So what we're going to do is, starting next week, you send me your memes via Facebook to my inbox or to the Yosho's inbox. Send us a meme. And then me and Joel, and we're even going to get Tiffany involved. We're all going to pick our favorite meme, and we're going to use, each one of us is going to pick one favorite meme. We're going to put the 3 up each week. What we're going to do next week is, of the 3, we're going to pick a name at random for a winner of a grand prize. Right off of my wall, ladies and gentlemen, something we're doing brand new. I'm actually pulling out a Funko Pop right off my wall, and we're offering a beautiful, brand new Bryce Harper Funko Pop.
Whoa!
Yeah, so the winner next week of Meme Me, we're going to pick 3 memes, and then the 3 of us are going to pick our favorite of them, and the favorite is going to win this Bryce Harper, courtesy of the Yo Show. Of course, you have to give us your name, address. Family and friends of the show, family of the show is not eligible. Friends, of course, are. Meme Me, win yourself a Bryce Harper Funko Pop right off of Jeff Perini's Funko Pop wall. Steal my Funko. Starting next week, remember. So come next week, I will make the announcement. You send me your memes, and we'll pick one winner for the Bryce Harper Funko Pop. Very exciting. Anthony, Barry, Big Tony in the house. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Boy! I can only imagine. That sounds like a guy that's had a few. Congratulations if you have. Stephanie, get that meme game going, because we're not playing around here. We want good, funny memes. I'm going to give you an example of 3 awesome ones that made me laugh this week that I know are not going to make Jewel laugh, but they all made me laugh.
Yeah, they both have to make us laugh out loud.
Yeah, we need to laugh. Like, they got to be funny.
The rules.
And there's a few more rules if you send us, and I want to use the word, if you send us political ones or racist ones, they're not going to be used. We need funny. Funny, good stuff. They can be dirty, but they got to be funny, and a chance to win a Bryce Harper Funko Pop right off of my wall. Pulled it. Got it right there for you. Bryce Harper, the best Philadelphia Philly in town.
This is great.
I love it,
I'll
right?
get some next week. I can give away too. Oh, and you have to share. You have to subscribe to our YouTube too.
Oh yeah, you have to be on the show
and like it.
Right, you got to be on the show to claim your meme. Like if your meme comes up, you have to announce yourself, because we're not just giving it to you.
You have to watch. You have to subscribe, and you have to like, because that helps our show come to you. Or else we can't do it, and no one wants that.
and look at this! Look at this beautiful! It is beautifully. It's perfectly boxed. I went out and got a perfectly boxed. It's the one and only Bryce Harper.
Does he have the Fanatic cleats?
No, he does not. But we do also have an extra Fanatic, and that's going to be in a future meme maybe.
Ooh.
So we're giving away Funko Pops, cash prizes.
Come on, Stephanie.
Cards, all kind of good stuff.
I want you to win.
It all up. I want Stephanie to win too. But we can't cheat.
To go do what we gotta do.
And my wife is drunk. Well, there's a shock.
It's a holiday.
Did not see that coming. So let's. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Like I said, we're gonna do maybe some gift cards.
So go subscribe.
Funko Pops. Yeah, subscribe. Like and
Show ya.
subscribe. Let's take a look at these 3 beauties real quick. And this first one just had me howling laughing. Get ready. Oops. Got to get the banner out of there first. I put the STD in stuff. All I need is you.
Ew.
Look at that guy. That is like 80s mullet Keith Hernandez special right there. He even has a unibrow. Look at that guy.
He's scary looking. He looks like that guy on the new episode of Married at First Sight. And they did Married at First Sight, and he's like, I want a girl that looks like Jennifer Aniston. And they got a girl that looks like Jennifer Aniston. And then they give her this dude. That poor girl.
He looks like, did you watch Orange is the New Black? He looks like a prison guard.
What one?
The one that was like trying to bang all the chicks. The goofy one.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
Oh, my God. And this guy was, like, obsessed with the 80s and will, like, dress 80s every day. But, like,
that is not
look
young
like
Jeff.
this dude.
Jim Hutton from the Moist Collective in the house. See it right there. That's funny. This is Moist Collective right now. Let's get
There
moist.
you go.
That's nice to hear a woman say to another. Jim Hutton, Moist is all lip in the beard. We got a second one, ladies and gentlemen, featuring our good friend, Mr. Will Ferrell. Dating a stripper is like eating a noisy bag of chips in church. Everyone looks at you in disgust, but deep down, inside, they want some too. 2 for 2 tonight. The last one, Jewel, this one's going to make you cry. I find it hilarious. Jewel's going to be disgusted. This is the kind of great stuff we have. We argue, we put things up that disgust each other. And the last one is Peter Griffith with his great phrase, when you sit back and think about it, a human came out of a human because a human came in a human. You know you want to laugh at it. You're liking it. You're trying to crack a smile. Just look at Peter and just think of him saying it. And I saw this one last week and I've been laughing at it ever since. So, folks, it is Meme Me. We do the segment every Wednesday night here on the Yo Show. And, of course, like I said, send them to us. You can start sending them now. Send them. And obviously, the contest ends Tuesday night when we pick it for Wednesday's episode. And if we pick yours, and we're going to announce it, if you're here, you can win a Bryce Harper Funko Pop, courtesy of the Yo Show. Brand new, boxed, and beautiful. Our man, Bryce Harper. I'm excited to give stuff away. I am.
Oh my God, yeah, that 80s one reminded me of the guy, and he's got a mullet, and he's like, VHS and chill. VHS and chill.
VHS and chill. Well, that's neat. Oh, I get a VHS and chill. Now that's funny. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. We need to laugh. We're here to laugh and entertain. If I see a meme with the name Trump in it or Biden in it, it's not getting picked. I need to catch my breath. All right, so let's do another segment here. We love doing segments. We got one that we call Man Cave Scores, and basically what we do is I search the globe from Thursday afternoon until Wednesday morning or whatever, and I find more toys and trinkets and obnoxious things, and I show them to you, and you all laugh at me and say, this guy's an absolute child, which is beautiful. Jewel, I need a 10-second delay because I left one of them over there. I'll be back in 1 second because we've got to have this one now.
Okay. I have one. It just has to fill up space. I'll let you come back. It's fine.
I need a We'll Be Right Back thing or theme music.
Or, I could just talk for 2 seconds, but you interrupted me. But look, I found this little gem at the dollar store, and I wasn't going to open it because I wanted it for Man Cave Scores. Shisha Shindig. But look what I found at the dollar store. It's Hey Arnold.
Arnold! That's a good little find at a dollar store. Is it bendy or is it just kind of a...
No, it's a little, just a little character. But they had him, Ren, and Stimpy.
Wow.
And someone else, Nickelodeon. I was like, oh my God. And Joey's like, who is that? I'm like, we're going home and watching Hey Arnold. And we did. Because I got her to watch Doug and the Rugrats, so she likes those.
I used to like Doug.
Doug is cool.
I like Doug.
Hey
And I liked Hey Arnold.
Arnold was good too. That was like my generation.
That was around the time that I was dating a young lady that had younger children, so they would watch all of them. But I kind of conned them into watching The Simpsons because they weren't old enough to understand the jokes, and they thought it was a funny cartoon. And meanwhile, I'm like, ha ha, laughing at the funny stuff.
That was when Joey was a baby. I'm like, yeah, Simpsons is great because she just sees colors.
And they would see me laughing, like, eh. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what they're even talking about, but that's great. And then, like, sometimes she would come in and be like, what the hell is this? I'm like, Simpsons.
It's Family Guy. What's wrong?
They asked to watch it.
She wants to watch South Park and Family Guy. I'm like, no.
No way. Like, there was never, like, Family Guy, maybe, like, 2 minutes an episode. It's okay to watch. It's like, it never stops with the over-the-top, like, awful humor that kids definitely can't get into.
Yeah, no.
Mother of the Year. Man Cave Score. No, you did a good job by not. I mean, that's really. I mean, some people would say, "Oh, it's cartoons. They don't get the jokes. They'll get them soon enough. Trust me."
I know. Well, YouTube's bad enough because I have to like constantly monitor that, and I have to like remind my family. I'm like, yeah, you gotta watch what she's watching because no rules on YouTube. Basically,
remember they were all watching that creature, that woman with the big nose that was like telling you to kill yourself or whatever.
Stop it, Momo! Yeah. Oh my god!
Right, remember that?
Scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. I still have nightmares.
That's actually another good meme. I wish I could find that. Some guy put its head on like this really like hot girl's body and said, some of you guys would still hit it. It was hilarious because it's like that awful face on like this nice body.
That is like the scariest face I've ever seen.
It really is. At my age, I'm scared of it. So I sure as hell wouldn't want my kids watching it.
Yeah, no.
I'm terrified of that stuff. I know it's not real. I'm still.
But it was doing real things. Like it was still like messaging people. So that's like Slender Man. Like that wasn't real, but that little girl went and killed little girls. Like no.
Yeah. It's weird. Don't
what your children are watching.
Have your kids watch the Yo Show. You might see a dirty.
Yeah, right.
Perverted meme or two. But they're also to see great man cave scores in the first one, Jewel. Speaking of blacklights, it is the one and only blacklight edition of Deadpool.
Wow.
That is an awesome one. I love it.
Where'd you get that?
I got this at Target. I ordered one off my buying site when they first came out because I didn't think I was going to find it. So I paid like $20 for it. And then I got one at Target for $9. But if you see like the top of the box is a little mangled, that's like a big Funko Pop no to have like a beat up box. But I got it anyway because I'm eventually going to take it out since the box is all beat up. So.
You're going to unbox one?
Yeah, I'm going to unbox. So like the first one.
Do it right now.
Box.
Do it right now.
The box is so beat up though. I actually bought this as an opener.
Can you hold it up to the light for like the duration of the show and then, or do you need a black light for it?
You need a black light.
Oh, it's not glow in the dark. I'm dumb.
It actually smells good. I've never taken one out before. I've never even.
It smells good.
It smells like plastic. Look at his little head bobble. Deadpool.
I don't smell anything.
Well, you got to take it out when it's fresh and smell it, because it's been like. Look how big his head is. It looks like a big Martian. Like I want to take a bite out of it.
That's so cute.
Isn't he cute? I'm gonna put him right here on my shoulder.
I love Deadpool. I was so disappointed the second one like sucked.
It was okay. It was kind of a corny ending. That's the first Funko Pop I've ever opened. Deadpool.
Wow, that's a feat right there.
The box, like I said, the box. I bought it as an opener because the box is that big. I'm like, I never bought one just to open, and I would do it with this Deadpool. I gotta get a
well, they're like the display ones, right? Like you could put them around your nicely boxed boxes.
Yeah, they have they got a. This guy makes custom glow shelves that have like a glow light that you put these in, and they'll like the light will shine, and they'll actually do their black light feature.
That's cool. So now you gotta get a set of those.
I totally want to get one. He's got a little gun in his hand. I think they're great. Oh, why don't open these all? Let's open them all right now. No.
You see so many different things when you open them. Do it.
Do it. One of these nights when we really bomb on the show and we have no viewers, I'm going to start pulling them up. That's never going to happen.
There's this guy that does these like pixelated art of whatever, and he does any size. It's amazing what this guy does. I don't even know what he uses.
Like this.
Oh no.
Greatest picture ever. I know.
That's Jeff as a Funko Pop, if you didn't get that yet.
Yeah. If you didn't tune in last week, this is me as a Funko Pop, and I think it's terrific. I love that picture. I still don't put it in a good frame, man. I gotta get it. Might have to get that custom frame. It's like a unique size. All right, more Man Cave scores. Oh, let's do this, because I was so thrilled by these, and I've already eaten 4 of them. Ladies and gentlemen, you know my Pop-Tart game is strong. You all know I'm a blueberry Pop-Tart junkie. We'll make way for my new second favorite Pop-Tart. Pretzel with cinnamon sugar. Look at that. It's actually a pretzel. Phenomenal, when I tell
Does
you.
it taste like Annie Ann's when it's warm, or
You're the third person that asked that.
really? That's what I just thought. Like,
Kind of not, because you kind of get the separation of flavor. Like when you bite into it, you get pure pretzel, and then you get like that Pop-Tart kind of filling. So it's like real sweet, but I'm telling you, man, try it.
Do you like Fig Newtons?
I don't mind Fig Newtons. I won't go out of my way for Fig Newtons, but I don't mind Fig Newtons.
So Fig Newtons, I went on the fat-free ones for a while, the Kick, but now I found the Nature Bakery. It's called Nature's Bakery Fig Newtons, and they have like raspberry. They have them at Wawa. They are so good, and they're like not as sweet, or as they don't have that like crystallized crap as in the Fig Newtons. It's my new twist, man.
Sounds good, though. I like Fig Newtons. Act fast and score. Domino's giving away free pizza for a year. I like people who send me articles like to talk about right in the middle of the show.
Yo, I would sign up for that.
I know.
Every
right?
Wednesday.
Only the
Domino's.
fastest fan to claim will win free pizza or wings, bread, pasta sandwiches for a year. Other awesome prizes are up for grabs, including $100, $50 gift card, next 2 fastest. Top prize will be delivered to the fastest fan when the rewards are released. So you got to sign up, but fastest fan, man, free pizza for a year.
Sign up right now.
I would lose. They would lose out on me monster time, because I would eat pizza every day of the week. There's a little asterisk though, so I'm sure they relegate.
Yeah, probably like once a week. I would still do that. Like tonight is when I don't cook because I know I have 0 time. So tonight is like frozen dinner night. But damn, I'll get Domino's every Wednesday.
I like it. I would definitely do that.
I love Domino's. I don't know why everyone like hates on it so much.
I would say I love it. I like it. And every time I get it, it's the same issue, because I always forget the Mrs. Garlic sauce, and then she's got to get on the phone and yell about the garlic sauce. I mean,
forget that. That's like a staple.
She's normally she's normally hyper, as you know, but very mild mannered. And then she gets on the phone about like this garlic sauce is intense.
Turns into a Karen about the garlic sauce.
Why do you always forget the garlic sauce? I'm like,
that's criminal, though. Like you should not forget that. I'm with her on that.
As the kids say, you had one job.
Yeah.
she's intense. Whoa, what is this? Domino's
down the shore. I know, because they're the only ones open. I hear you, Stephanie. I do.
Steph, we usually disagree on every let's argue thing, but sometimes you say things that totally scratch the itch, and that's one of them, man. 3, 4 a.m.
That's when it hits.
Yeah, man. Like when you got nothing else. Kind of like a Wawa hoagie. I don't like Wawa hoagies, but 3 a.m.
Yeah, I did find this this one pizza place. I'll remind myself because next week I'll say it. But they were open so late, and they not only came into the hotel lobby, they came up to the door of our room. I was like, yes, this place is the best, and I forget your name.
Excellent plug.
But we were thinking about Domino's because it was so late. We were down there for the Conor McGregor fight for my birthday, and
which shore was it? At least
AC.
Okay. That gets everybody off to a start at least.
Yeah, and they were reasonably priced, delicious food, good pizza.
Reasonably priced for 3 a.m. or
No, it was good price. It was I don't know. I mean, it was pretty busy for end of January.
Gotcha.
So I gave them big props. I hear Henry scratch.
At 3 a.m, I would pay $30 for a pizza if I was that drunk and had to get it. So.
Oh, yeah. I was about to pay like $50 for dim sum, but then I had to walk for it still. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that no.
I love soup dumplings, but
Tell you, one of these times you got to come by my end and try Thai Chef, the fusion noodle place.
I had that.
Oh, baby. You have
It's-
had? Oh, so good.
It's good, but they don't have dumplings. They just have noodles and pho.
Pho. It is pho, right?
It is pho. Yeah,
Pho.
it's correct pronunciation of pho is pho.
Pho. Pho la 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 la. Let's get to more man cave fun because I got a couple more things that I fell in love with here. And look at this. You know, I'm a big collector of Batmobiles. I got a couple. And this one is the Super Friends edition from the old Super Friends cartoon.
You better stop.
Look at that.
That's so cute.
Isn't it? I
love it.
love this one. This one is awesome, and I'm never opening it. But it's really cool.
I wonder if they have like a Burt Ward, and we can get him back on the show and be like, look, we got a little you.
Yeah. Great day, citizens. Remember that? He was great.
Oh,
I love Burt Ward. That was awesome.
he is awesome.
I was such a huge Robin fan growing up. The Burt Ward was like, that was really special to me. Now, my buddy Christian, I don't know if I showed this last. I don't think so.
Oh my God.
The one and
No
only
more allergies. I'm sorry.
the Tumbler. Like the Christian Bale Batmobile, like the Army tank Tumbler
yeah.
Batman. Like that's my shit right there. And he found
You're
it.
big into the Batman, man. I love Batman.
I love Batman. I love Batman. I got a Batmobile collection. You haven't been here in a while. You got to see how many Batmobiles I got down here. I love them.
I love Batman too. Did I ever show you my? Oh, it looks like a pop. Let me go grab him. He's just right over there.
I'll keep showing because I got the Arkham Knight Batmobile. Looks a little bit like the Tumbler. Now choose. I'm a Batmobile guy, man. I'm telling you. Thank you. I got a few more things. Oh, and then I did a little Hot Wheels buy-in for random reasons. I got the Acura NSX, which I thought was super cool. And I got the 2017 Ford GT. That's awesome.
How many Hot Wheels do you have?
Not many. I buy a few, but I got a lot of Batmobile Hot Wheels. So the last thing I'm going to show you, Jewel, and then I'll let you take over. I got all four of them. Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo.
Go to power!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They brought back like the retro style minifigures. These are made, they're the Super 7, made by Reaction. Look at them bad boys.
Wow.
They're so cool. Now, a lot of people say, like, what do you do with these? Like, some of them I buy to resell. Some of them I buy to trade off for other items. Some I just collect. Like, I'm not a big Ninja Turtle guy, so these will probably be traded for something else.
And now he's giving them away. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You can win some of Jeff's toys.
Yeah, if you're watching on Facebook, just go to the YouTube. It's pretty simple to do. It really helps us.
It's very easy. Oh, real quick before I stop. It was actually a topic I never got to. I never got the Devontae Smith Eagle 2 draft pick. Look, I got a couple Devontae Smith cards as well.
Oh, very cool.
The newest Eagle in town, Devontae Smith. Awesome. Let me see your last. You actually got up out of your seat to grab this squirrel. Let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I ever showed you him before, but he looks like a big pop doll. But I won him out of a cream machine. That's how I get most of my toys. I won him out of a cream machine at Six Flags, but Six Flags is all the Batman and Wonder Woman stuff.
Are you good? So cute. Are you good at the crane game? Because I'm horrible at it.
Oh, I'm pretty decent. Like, I'll go to the side. I'll, like, look at angles and stuff. I'll spend $20 in the same machine. That's, like, my gambling is crane machines. But this is also, I don't think I ever showed this off, too, but it's like a vintage Wonder Woman, vintage Wonder Woman lunchbox.
That's cute. I like that. Okay, is there anything inside, like Wonder Woman-esque?
No, it was Joey's, but Joey is slowly, like, giving me all of her Wonder Woman stuff. Like, she gave me, I can show you this. Where'd it go? I got her Minecraft. So Minecraft has pigs, and they look like very blockish. But I got her this piggy bank when she was a baby. And she's like, well, you can have the Wonder Woman piggy bank, Mom, because, you know, You like her more than I do. I'm like, got this when you were a baby. But I lost the plugger.
So it's all right.
But she's cute. Look at her.
She's cute. Aw.
So now she's in my room.
Wonder Piggy.
Joey likes Harley Quinn.
Really?
Yeah. What else does she like?
It's grown up so fast.
Yeah, she's just like Wonder Woman's not her favorite anymore. She does still love Sailor Moon. So there's why's Kansas calling me? These freaking scam numbers. I try to block them all. I can't.
Oh, we should try answering some on the show if anybody ever. I don't get mine this late at night.
I should have.
That would have been good.
I get them all the time. Like it's no matter how many I block.
I like when you get the live ones. It's rare to get the live ones, but I got this guy one time, and hi, I'm looking for Jeffrey, and Mom, I'm looking for Jeffrey. Mom, is Jeffrey there? Mom, is that you? Mom. And the guy's like, I don't think you're understanding. I'm looking for Jeffrey, and I'm real loud. I'm like, Mom!
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. And he hung up. I think he got the point. That I was, kind of giving him the business.
You see that one lady? She just bangs the spoon on the pot over the phone.
No,
I got hang up. That's pretty funny.
I like that. That's good stuff. I love people that. I like when I'm obsessed with this now that I've opened it. I can't put them down.
It's so cute. I know. I love when they're out of the boxes, especially when they have a stand. You can. Oh, it's calling again.
I dare to answer it.
I can't. I hate answering phone calls.
Mom,
I'm the worst. Yeah, I should just let you answer.
You should answer and put it up to like the show, and I'll talk to him.
Oh boy.
Poor Enzo Zelocchi. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's calling. Hello, this is Enzo from Kansas.
From Kansas.
From Kansas, yeah. He looks like a guy that would live in Kansas. And that's the thing that, that people were coming on tonight to see Enzo, because some of our likes are from like Mitugi Okazaki and Hot Boy, whoever that is. So I guess they were here waiting to see Enzo.
Sorry guys. But
Sorry, guys.
At least you were entertained by our banter.
I agree. We were on fire tonight. We made me laugh very much this evening. And I didn't even drink any tequila. I've had like half a beer.
I got this, it's pretty good. I didn't know what it was, so I decided to grab it. Well, I liked the Cabernet they had, but it's Francis Coppola. Oh my God, I drank like the whole bottle.
Okay.
Francis Coppola.
It was a full bottle when we started.
Rosé of Pinot Noir, which is weird because Pinot Noir is very dark and
sounds like an airplane's about to go through your back window. Did you hear that?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like it was coming through your house.
12.5 right. California Rosé. I like this Francis Coppola stuff though. So that's what I got.
I agree. They make good stuff.
Wanted a margarita, but maybe tomorrow.
These things happen. Maybe tomorrow.
Or Friday.
Margarita. Something in your eye. The funny thing is that I forgot to mention, and it's big news, today's National Hoagie Day.
National Hoagie Day!
And I didn't even have a hoagie.
We are the Hoagie City.
We are the Hoagie City. My wife, like I said, was at Goomba's today. Got me a cheesesteak.
Ooh.
The Goomba hoagie will change your life.
Really?
Oh, they're like old fashioned Italian hoagie. Blow your mind. I mean, phenomenal. Big.
I have to try it.
A lot of
I
sandwiches.
love Marinucci's hoagies are probably my favorite so far that I've tried.
Never had a Marinucci's. Huge fan. I know we've talked about it.
It's like this big. Feed you for a week.
I
So
like,
good.
and I don't know if we talked about it, if you had them or not, Mazzanti's, right over in Bristol.
No.
When I tell you, it is a little corner, like you've been to my house. Like the size of my house bar is like that big. It's like this little old school Italian deli. This little old school Italian lady working at the counter and the guy in the back. And when I tell you their hoagies are the best, I mean incredible.
That's
Like
awesome. I used to love Al's Corner Deli too. They had good hoagies.
It's also not now Corner Deli. I like Greenman's back in the day.
But we just lived in different places, so.
Yeah, but Greenman's was down in Mayfair.
Oh, where?
I want to say Levick and Harbison, maybe. I don't remember the exact location, but it
Oh,
might have been a little before your time because I think I was eating them when we had the when my
where?
father
The
had
strip
that.
mall right there? Like that's.
Now it's on a corner, almost like a
Oh,
house. But
oh.
by the time I was like 18, 19 years old, they were starting to lose their luster. Sandwiches
Yo,
starting to get a
those
little
places were
sloppy.
the best. You would get like a dollar hoagie and bag of chips when you were like little and run up.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a bunch of those in Mayfair, and I don't
There
know.
were a ton of Dower hoagies. We would go out to like Phillies games, and I would go to a bunch of friends, and they would always invite this one girl that would find a Dower hoagie, and she would bring like 30 Dower hoagies, and everybody gave her a
Yeah,
dollar, and we would sit in the parking lot and tailgate and chow down on Dower hoagies, man. It's like the greatest thing ever. And they
I
were
can't beat it.
good.
I know. That's just a staple, especially you live in Philly. Even when you go down the shore, you just make your own hoagies. You went and do, like we used to go to Giuliano's, get our deli meats, and like pack for the
Giuliano's.
shore. Like we could eat out. It was usually pizza or whatever, but like lunch, you were eating hoagies at the hotel.
Yeah, I'm
Save
all right
some
with that.
money.
Now, you said down the shore, you said pizza. Let's
Uh,
have it. Let's have it, because I know mine.
gotta go Mac's, Ocean City.
See, I'm a regular straight Max guy in Wildwood. Love
Okay,
Max. Not a
yeah.
big Manco guy. And somebody laughed, they go, it's kind of like the same owner, but it's totally different pizza.
Well, now it's Manco.
Right, Manco. It's not the same owners anymore. But me,
Yeah,
Max is still the John. Nice greasy Max. Oh,
I do love Preps too. Preps, and their ice cream waffles. A lot of the flyers used to go in there.
okay.
But yeah, they can't be beat. I hope they're okay. They just had that like big fire not too long ago.
What? We agree
Oh,
on something. Holy Moses. As they say in
very funny.
Hollywood, stop the show. I had a slice. We went down this past weekend, around Cape May area, and the last day went to Wildwood, and we walked the boards, and we were with some people, and the kids went to the arcade. Me and my wife did some walking. On the way back, I said, no matter what we do for dinner, I'm getting a slice of Max, and I did, and oh my God, I'm telling you, it just defines your life, man.
It's just the best food down the shore. I love
All right.
Ocean City's food. I mean, I haven't been to Wildwood a whole lot. I know they have great food too, but Ocean City is such a small community
Yeah,
with such great restaurants and seafood and Italian food and bakeries, and I love it
yeah.
all.
And the place in Sea Isle, God, I can't remember the name of it. The seafood place. It's killing me. I hope somebody remembers. If anybody's out there that knows Sea Isle, the nice seafood place. Last time I was there, I got this like angel hair pasta and gravy with like lobster meat and crab meat and shrimp, and it's good stuff. But something about the shore, even the ice cream, like I said, the funnel cake, everything just tastes better down the shore.
Yeah. Oh, Luigi's. I like the Chatterbox in Ocean City. That's like a kind of like a Nifty 50s.
Oh, I like that.
I'm trying to think. I think it was Ike's Seafood I had last down there, but
I gotta look it up. Now I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I really wanted to go this weekend because I love going in May before the season starts and it's not crowded. It's nice and warm. Look at this little cuddle bug doing.
Oh,
It's a costume. You look like Hello Kitty. Why is the pink on the outside? I don't like that.
Yeah, that annoys me. And first of
annoys
all,
me.
why do I have
You
pink?
look comfy. I think it's about bedtime. Oh.
Oh.
What's your favorite shore food down the shore? You don't have one?
Candy from the can.
See?
Candy from the what? You got the saltwater taffies. You got Shrivers, funnel cake, Chore Brothers ice cream. We gotta go. We gotta go to immediately.
Just for that.
Okay, now, please.
Just for a food trip.
No, I'm taking my lollipop from CVS, going there, and that's it.
Okay.
I'm just going on a Ferris wheel for 1,000 years, and I will be happy.
Okay.
She's happy.
Love you.
Carmen's Seafood
Ooh.
in Seattle. Phenomenal. Excellent. Now I'm
I'll
all
take
excited,
any Chore crab cake right about now.
right? So what do we got? We did pretty much all the topics. Some depressed Jewel. Jewel gets depressed during the topics, so you know. And then we did Let's Argue. We did our top 5 list. We did all kind of categories. So let's see what's coming up next couple weeks on the O Show, because we got more programs, and hopefully guests will show up for these programs. Although we do pretty good by ourselves. We do good without guests tonight. But we got some good ones coming up. And we start next week, next Wednesday. The Yo Show presents a lovely violinist by the name of Liz Kitts. Liz Kitts will be with us. I'm very excited for her. I love violin. I like all that kind of stuff. I like classical instruments. I like the violin. Very excited to hear Liz. Very excited to talk to her because it's, musicians ever say musicians are musicians. Violinists are a little bit different. I'm very excited to talk to Liz. That's next Wednesday, May 12th. May 19th, super stoked for this one. They got just this great hit running off the pop charts. Local young lady by the name of, let me make sure I do it right, because I always make sure I get her name wrong, Morgan Konopelski. The band name is Kono, and just great. She's a lovely young lady. She does a lot of performing down the shore as well, too, Jewel.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I would love to run into one of her shows. She just seems like the biggest sweetheart, and I always compliment her on Facebook, and we chat, and she's very excited to do the show. It was weird the other day. I'm like, hey, it's coming up 2 weeks. She's like, wow, seems like it's been forever since we lined it up. I'm very excited to get her on here, play this new song, and talk to her about her singing career as well. So that'll be in 2 weeks on the 19th. The 26th, we welcome a lovely young lady from Nashville, Tennessee, country music singer Bex. Super cool, Joe. You're going to love her. She's so awesome. And a great singer. I'm really looking forward to her as well. That is the 26th. And, God, we're actually running out of programs. I only have 4 upcomings. Remember we had like 30 upcomings on all these people? June 2nd, we delve deep into the podcast world with a guy, the multi-talented podcast star, Zach Wiseman. Will be our very special guest. Oh, yeah, we're looking forward to Zach. Jewel got to be on the program with Zach 2 weeks ago with Talk Creative to Me. He's just a guy that loves podcast stuff and the stuff we like, geek stuff, movies, reviews, and talk and all that great stuff. And he kind of picked on me. He said, I noticed you're putting female podcasters on the program. So I said, Zach, you're leading the way, man. You're going to be the first male podcast.
That's right. Yes, Zach.
As a matter of fact, our own Tiffany Mosher will be appearing as a guest on Zach's Some Nobodies.
Nice.
Yeah, she told me that they had lined her up to be a guest on there. That's awesome. We love it. We love when people reach out to us. I love when people reach out for Jewel and Tiffany. As a matter of fact, our friend Austin Wood reached out to Tiffany for Horror Night Podcast. She's like, I have no idea what it is. I said, Jewel did it. She seemed to enjoy it. Ask Jewel about it. Austin's been on our show. He's a good friend of the show. Me and him talk a lot. We always text. We talk a lot of sports and stuff. And Tiffany said, what do you think? I'm like, you know what? Even if you're not a big horror fan, you'll have fun. Austin is laid back, and it's a fun show. I know Jewel had a great time doing it. And she's getting out there, man. She's doing a ton of shows. We're really happy for her. A lot of people have been asking, hey, when's Jewel's free day? We want Jewel to come on our show or be a part of our show. And that makes me feel good because it makes me realize that people watch us and appreciate us and love who we are and what we are.
Oh, it's great. And then we can all support each other. And Austin's great. She's going to have fun. So much fun doing both of those shows. It's cool. If, I'm down. If we have the time, we're down to do whatever shows. And we love supporting fellow podcasters. So, yeah, let's grow our community here.
Absolutely. Actually, we're actually pretty excited to have Zach on. Me and Zach together also do Talk Creative to Me. I also missed last night's. We almost missed tonight's show, Joe, because I had a computer issue in this house with the router and the whole 9 yards, the cable and everything. Last night was funky, and I'm like, great. So the cable guy
has it been weird the past couple of days?
Very weird. The cable guy came out today and did the adjustments. And even still, it's a little sluggish today, but it's working. But it has been bizarre. I was out in Jersey yesterday, and we lost connection altogether for a solid hour or two.
I could not watch YouTube the past like 2 days. My email and work didn't work. I'm like, what is happening with all internet? Something's going on.
I'm getting notes how they didn't make my wife do anything. I know they didn't. Put a gun to her head. Drag it. The world of high stress. God, we're actually like ahead of schedule tonight. Is there anything new and exciting that Jewel Tatey wants to discuss coming up?
What's going on? Hey, I gave you some ideas. You didn't like them very much. It is so late. It is past your bedtime.
You give me what ideas did I like? I like all your ideas. What do you got for me?
Oh, well, one of the questions that they asked these big celebrities was if you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? You know what Tom Hanks' song was?
No.
Our Lips Are Sealed.
By the Go-Go's?
Yep,
Oh,
by the Go-Go's. For the rest of your life, that's your song? He's like, yeah, and I like that drum line. It goes do 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 do.
No, if I had to listen
over and over and over. He should have been on Castaway. That was his like. Just play that song, Castaway, like the whole time.
There's like nothing to that song, but two riffs.
My dad had a really good one, but anything with words, I feel, would get annoying. Like any words. Like he had Guantanamera, like the original version, like the real island song. I'm like, oh, that would be good. But then you have to listen to the same lyrics over and over. So I was thinking like an instrumental.
I would go with Led Zeppelin's Kashmir. I love that song.
I was on such a Led Zeppelin kick today. I listened to Dazed and Confused.
That's a good tune.
Like the whole, well, it was the #1 hits, but it was chronological. So it was pretty cool how it went. In my eye.
Right in my eye.
I think it would just have to be like the Fairy Fountain theme song. What's that?
Okay. Yeah, I got to try to reload the song, and sometimes you got to get that little.
What was your song?
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, Billie Eilish.
Copycat.
Copycat? Over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yes.
That would get annoying.
Mine would be Smelly Cat.
Don't be cautious, don't be kind. You committed, I'm your crime. Push my button anytime you got your finger on the trigger, but you trigger finger's mine.
I definitely would have jumped in the ocean by then.
Yeah, you just can't have lyrics. I'm thinking.
No, I stick with Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. I can listen to that song all the time. Or The Catalyst by St. Ricketts. Yeah, that's right. I love that song that much. I play that song like 6-7 times a day.
Well, fire cannot burn. We'll constantly think that we're about to go on air.
Right? Even when I'm in the car, like I hear it and I start like I start doing the intro. It's awesome. It's good stuff.
I don't remember
What
song. You never hope for.
What?
I was literally saying that while I was getting dressed today. I literally played that ones with that fantasy. That's my weapon.
It's a weapon. I think it's a pigtail.
I have another person coming out and telling me to do the monkey tail beard. I am not doing that. I am not doing that monkey tail beard. No, it's absolutely horrible. It's horrible. I don't care how much money we're raising for charity or nothing. I'm not doing it. What do you got there? What are you playing with? You're swirling around there.
So, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's a hair doodle. They stick these hair things, but it's like squishy. It's like a squishy. Supposed to be hair, but it's two of them.
Hair doodle.
It's like pigtails for a doll.
I will get the doll.
You don't have to get the doll.
Yeah, you really don't have to get the doll. If anything, I think we might actually get off the air early tonight.
I know.
Before our 2 hours. No, it's good. Usually we run like 2:10, 2:15, but tonight, huge thanks to Enzo. He was amazing. Great. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we do apologize. Enzo could not be with us this evening. We weren't certain. We didn't know coming up to like the magic minute. Even though I got a heads up that he may not be here, I thought he still might have came on and would have been happy to bring him to you. We had a lot of great questions lined up, but we will pursue him in the future and find out how that works out. I'll contact him again. He's got an email that goes to his own studio thing, so we'll try and reach him and get him on in the near future. And if not, we've got a couple weeks worth of great guests coming up every Wednesday, 8 p.m. here on the O Show, where we interview, we do Let's Argue, we do memes, we do topics, and us two adults play with toys. Very cool. I like it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
She is. Oh.
Aw, it's actually very cute. Oh, so I see it now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's like Sailor Moon buns.
because when I looked at the picture, like how they have pictures of like the doll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked at her little picture,
Yeah.
and guess what? It was the wrong girl.
Oh, it's okay. She's cute. Okay.
You know, it'd be really funny if like we do these shows and one night we have like somebody like big on, and like this big network watches and they're like, you know what? This show's great. We want the little girl. I'm like, what about us? No, we don't need you guys. Just the little girl. Just want the little girl. She's hilarious.
That's what I said. I'm like, hey, when we make it big, you have your own show and people will watch you more than us.
Right? They kind of do now. I just like ripped open a mosquito bite and I was like bleeding down my leg. Oh, it's so painful. I get
I'm
mosquito
telling you,
bites.
the allergies and the cicadas and the lantern flies are coming back. Like, I can't. And the
Pollen
bugs,
and it
the
is
pollen.
awful. I think
All
I'd rather have COVID. Lay me up for 2 weeks, please. I don't have to put up with this nonsense. Great show tonight. A huge thank you, as always, to Jewel Teddy for being fantastic and stepping up. Sometimes the guests aren't here, and we text about it, and I said we may not have a guest tonight. And she's like, it's all right. We're still going to kill it and still do our thing, and we did, as we do every Wednesday night. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Happy Cinco de Mayo. If you're out there partying, please be careful getting home.
Get an Uber or a Lyft or a ride or a
Yeah.
DD.
You hear that? Because if my phone rings at 10:01 after the show's over and I hear, can you pick me up? I'll come over here. Well, it can't be 10:01 because after the show ends, I got to do Catalyst and I got to shoot the picture and put it on Facebook. And then I got to reshare the episode. So I'm busy. I got work to do.
Much to be done.
Much to be done. We will see you next Wednesday night with violinist Liz Kitts. For Joel Teddy, I am Jeff the Shark Perini, reminding each and every one of you out there, don't be a douche.
And be nice to people. Even the ones that don't, that are just bad.
Deuces. And remember, send us your memes. A chance to win a Bryce Harper Funko Pop. Send us your memes. That's Juice. Thank you, dude. We will see you next week.
My juice.
I always appreciate you tuning in and keeping in contact with us. You are our Twitch connection. Deadpool says goodnight to everybody as well. My first ever open Funko. I'm going to go play with you now. This show. My Deadpool.
Oh, my God.
I know, right? I'm losing my marbles. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We will see you next week. We'll take you out of here with the music of St. Ricketts, but fire cannot burn at www.stricketts.com. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
point of it just to reach new heights of low. So impossible.